Hey divas and gents, I'm coming to you with my swap for Elizabeth, who is BD Bomb Bomb here on YouTube. And let me dive in. It was an altered canvas and a fabric tassel banner was our swap. So let me go ahead and dive in. Okay, so let's do the canvas first because the banner is bigger. So, okay, this banner right here or banner, oh my gosh, this canvas is naturally a pink color. Okay, I bought these from Michael's a long time ago, and they were like yellow and a really pretty green and pink. And so what I did was I got baby blue because anybody that knows Elizabeth she is a shabby chic diva. So I did all kinds of little odds and ends stuff. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but I did go crazy on some spray that's Glimmer Mist Tattered Angels. I got blue paint. I painted the whole thing. Then I got a wet wipe, and then I brushed off some of it so that you'll see that it has like the wipe marks from it. So I loved that. Then I went and I got a Prima. This is a Prima stencil. This was gifted to me by Janelle, who is Craft Sponge here on YouTube. Thank you, girl. So I used that and put molding paste, and it's of a doily. So I have a doily piece here and a doily piece that is here that is a stencil. I absolutely love that stencil. It's been a while since I've done that. And then I got some trim pieces and I cut them up. So these are all cut into pieces. It's not one continuous one because it wouldn't fold like this. So I had to cut them in sections and then shove them underneath of the gauze, which I have a big thing of gauze all underneath. And then on top of the gauze, I have twine, and I just have it sporadically. You'll see it through here and through here. And then I have this really beautiful shabby trim right here. This was gifted to me by Marissa a long time ago. Thank you, girl. Okay, and then I have these really pretty little gems, and I don't know where I got these from, honestly. It was either Hobby Lobby or Michael's, and I just have them here sporadically. Now, these are stickers, but we all know that's not going to last. So I actually put, I think it was glossy accent, and then I put these on top so that they won't pop off. Okay, so there you'll see those in sporadic places. And then I have this frame here. This is the ones that is from Michael's, and it's like a bronze color. So I got some blue pearl paint. That's the Martha Stewart, and I got a bristly type of brush. I love using this type of brush when I'm putting paint on top of this right here, because then I just get into the paint and I do this. I don't do this back and forth, back and forth. I like the effect that it gives. It's not smooth. It's supposed to not, it look a little withered, so the little pieces of the bronze will pop through. I purposely did it that way. And then, but it's pearlized. It's a baby blue pearl. So I loved it. I thought it was so yummy. Okay. And then I seen this idea on Pinterest and I was like, what? I'm doing it. So it's just filled with a bunch of pearls. So all I did was I got glossy accent. I layered it down, and it's, mind you, it's laying on top of the gauze. So I put this frame, it's hollow. There's no paper backing it. I literally just put it on top of the gauze. This trim right here is literally just gathered at the edges of here. And then I layered down all of the glossy accent, just enough for them to keep still. And then I got glossy accent once they were all flat, and then I just went all over the top, all over in every area. So these aren't going nowhere. They're not budging. So you see, and they're all the way through. I loved that idea. I thought it was so gorgeous. I love Pinterest. So then I got another one of these frames, and these are one of the Michael's frames as well. And I hate that they don't have any more of these because I love these things. So this one I didn't change the coloring on because it went perfect with what I was already doing. So it's already got its natural white with, you know, a little bit of gold showing through. This right here was gifted to me by Elizabeth. So I'm re-gifting it back because it just happened to go with what I was doing. And then I got one of these pretty little butterflies appliques, and it's behind her, so it looks like she has wings on it. And then I just glossy accented her onto the frame, and then I got E6000 and I adhered this onto this frame. So I used stuff that's not going to lift. Everything is going to stay in its place. And then of course I used hot glue for it, because when you put fabric on fabric, you don't got to worry about that. So all of that was hot glued. And then right here, all the way around, I used a really pretty pink felt type of ribbon. This was gifted to me by Marissa as well. Thank you, girl. This trim right here, I don't remember where it came from. It's the last that I have of it, and I love this trim. I need to get more of it. But I did not hot glue this one, because what happens when you hot glue is it starts seeping through the middle of this. But I did use red line. I used red line tape, like a 1/4 inch all the way on there, and it sticks super, super good. This right here is not going nowhere. So I love it. So this way, I mean, I was actually considering putting some glitter so that it'll only, because the inside of here, you see it's still tacky, and then the glitter would stick to that, but I didn't want glitter everywhere else. So I left it that way. And then for an added touch, because I'm a jewelry maker, I got to have some type of bling on it. So right here is where I stopped and began my trim. And I did that so that I can put one of these little screw pins in. And these ones are Tim Holtz. See if I can get it to... Come on, camera. It's hard to show light colors sometimes because the camera won't pick up. But I screwed it into the canvas. And then I hung this on it. This little pretty bling right here. Then I put a piece of applique on the back of this cabochon. And then I put one of these cute little gems that's all over the canvas itself. And then I hung these up from it. And then I put little pearl drops at the bottom. And this pretty little charm. We have this right here, hanging from here, and some chain. So I thought this was a nice little added touch to the canvas. So I really love how it came out. And I also bought her, did I take it off? No, I gotta take it off. The price tag on here. I bought her this. I went to Hobby Lobby. They didn't have any that were white. So if she wanted to paint it, she could. I didn't want to mess with it. I left it alone. It's a wooden piece. I didn't want to go there. So I just did that so that the canvas could sit in the little holder, the easel. I thought it was absolutely a gorgeous idea because there's nothing back of it that will allow her to hang it up on the wall. There's no backing to it. See, it's just the canvas. And that's the color of the pink that it was. And then I painted, of course, I was really good about not getting paint on this side, which is great for me because let me tell you, I normally make a mess and have to cover it up. So that is my canvas that I did. And then I went ahead and I had one of these cute little tart glass type thingies that's from Daiso. So what I did is I grabbed, these right here are from, I don't know, I think it was Michael's, and they're meant to go inside of a jar, those mason jars. And then it's a stick pin cushion, so you're supposed to be able to screw it on there and make a stick pin. Well, I just put that piece in here. So what I did is I did use hot glue all the way around the edge, and then I popped it in. And then I got this really pretty little pink ribbon, and I just hot glued this on all the way around. Okay, these I crocheted. So I crocheted these leaves. I crocheted this doily that's at the bottom. And I crocheted this flower that's up here. It's supposed to be like a loopy flower. And then I put this really beautiful heart pearl ring top in the middle. These are one of the little buys from LA when you buy those rings and you just pop off the top. So it looks it's cute, right? I loved it. I quickly put that together. I put these cute little stick pins in here. They're just little tiny white ones, and they're just hanging little cute stuff that she could just take off. That's not meant to stay on here. So these are tassels that I've shown before that I've made, and I have those hanging there so she could use those. I put this little dragonfly in here that I made. It's on a pin, and then this is just a bottle cap charm that I've also made. That's in pink. So these all come out, but I just left those in there because if she wanted to make little tiny pins she could, or just leave them there. But this is really cute. I just wanted to make a little extra something. I love it. I wish I would have had another one. I would have made another one for me. Okay, and then to my fabric tassel, banner tassel, and hers is shabby. So these are all, let's see if I could do it this way. So at the very end, I used, this is Tim Holtz. It's kind of like a burlap ribbon that he has. So I used that because I wanted it to be something that was really strong and durable and that wouldn't fray. And then I just made a shabby bow and I tied it, and then I put this through the bow. I didn't want to have to hot glue, pin, do anything like that. I wanted it to stay in its natural state. So right here, like for see, I just put it right through the back of the bow, and then it slides on. And then I used a few, like 4 of the different trims that I used all along the banner. And I just made a bow, just a shabby bow. It's all ripped stuff. And this is fabric that I've had in my stash that happened to be right up her shabby alley. And this is how I did mine. I did mine all individual. So, where you see these trims, I put them on here individually. Okay, so these are the different fabrics. This right here is gorgeous flat trim, and it's got all shabby colors that are mixed inside of it. And I think I'm showing it to you backwards. That's right, because I purposely made it to where everything would face one way, but I have it folded. Oh, wait, did I do it that way? Okay, then I need to re-put the bow on because now I have the bow backwards. Thank goodness that I looked at it now and noticed that. So anywho, and then I just used thin trim. I used some of this like silky looking fabric. I used some of this ribbon trim. This is from a sheet. And then this really pretty trim. This is from Michael's, I know. Then here's some more of that fabric that I had. And then this is from Michael's off of their multi-looking things of it. It's in baby blue. And then it starts over. Then I start mixing in different types of trims or laces like this one. Then I used a whole spool of this really super tiny beaded trim all the way through as well. I used some of this really pretty, and I believe I got this from Prima when they had a warehouse sale. I used that there. Then I used some of this crocheted type of lace. Then I used some of this pretty little rosette trim. And then here's another pink color. Actually, no, I used a whole roll of this one is what I used. So this is a little bit bigger than the one that's here. Okay. Then I used this pretty trim. And then it goes on and all the way through. So let's see if I can get it to. Let's see if we can get it to zoom. There we go. So it's absolutely beautiful. I love that it's individual, so it just makes it look very full. And it was supposed to be 5 ruler lengths. And then, of course, at the end, so this is a really long banner. So at the end of both of them, I have these little shabby bows that I just quickly did. I didn't even bust out my bow at all. And I just put those at the end. So this is the beautiful, oh my gosh, I absolutely love this banner. It's so stinking yummy, that I made for Elizabeth, and I hope she loves it. Of course, you won't see this until after she's already received it and uploaded her video. So I just wanted to make sure, because this has to get sent out, and I wanted to make sure that I did the video and not forget to do it. So thank you guys so much for stopping by, watching, and I told you I'd be back with something. It's been a while since I've done stuff like this, let me tell you, and I just fell back in love with fabric and lace and just altering things. So I'm really excited to have done this, and I hope she loves it, and I hope you guys love it. So thank you guys so much for stopping by, and thank you so much for those of you that will leave comments, and those of you that don't, it's all good. Thank you for stopping by. I'm good with that. And I hope you guys have an amazing and blessed day, and I will be back soon enough. Bye.